Whew, that was a lot of stairs.
I just took the elevator.
There's an elevator. Get out of here. Intel might be on the verge of losing another CEO. The new guy, Lip-Bu Tan, has been called out by the president of the USA. In a post on Truth Social, Trump claims that Lip-Bu Tan is highly conflicted and must resign immediately. And he might be right. I mean, if there's anybody who's an expert on being conflicted, it's my boy DJT.
Yeah.
And what spurred him to make this post? He didn't specify, because you know what? He's also an expert on not providing evidence.
Oh, yeah!
But the post emerged just a day after Republican Senator Tom Cotton sent a letter to Intel's board chair with questions regarding Tan's investments. An April report from Reuters found that Lip-Bu Tan has investments in over 600 Chinese firms, with at least 8 of those having ties to the Chinese military. Considering Intel's role in providing tech to the American military, And this drama is on top of the internal beef between the CEO and his board about whether Intel should continue trying to save its bleeding Foundry business or just cut the limb clean off.
Get it out of here.
Despite all that, these new statements from Intel and Lip-Bu Tan assure us that they are both deeply committed to advancing US national and economic security interests. You know, bro, we're like this, Hey Intel, has your CEO considered giving His Orange Majesty a glass and gold trophy? He loves trophies, especially ones he doesn't deserve. We have the best trophies. China. OpenAI has announced their latest model, ChatGPT-5. In a 70-minute livestream full of bouncing Lego-shaped hands, they called GPT-5 a significant step along their path to AGI. And while you might expect that in the 2 years since GPT-4 first launched that there would be some groundbreaking new features, well, there isn't. But it seems that Sam and his merry Altman were focused on just making every current feature that much better. For example, now instead of having to figure out which inscrutably named AI model is best for your task, GPT-5 has some decision making that automatically selects it for you. However, you can summon specific models by casting an incantation like, "Think really hard about this one," in the prompt. Or you can just pay for the pro subscription. And if you don't want to pay, you can at least choose from 4 new personalities: the cynic, the robot, the listener, and the nerd. All of this goes towards making ChatGPT sound less like an AI
and more like you're chatting with your high IQ and EQ friend.
Which is such a normal way to talk about your friends. Geppetto 5 also brings improved vibe coding, which allowed this French developer to create an app to teach his girlfriend French so he didn't have to. How high IQ and EQ of him. Now, to their credit, many of the vibe coding demos shown were heckin' fast and made impressive products with relatively small prompts. And the benchmarks agree. OpenAI has taken the top spot across most categories on LM Arena, but this release isn't just about chart-topping intelligence and charisma. The Altman clan are really focusing on reducing sycophancy and hallucinations, which will hopefully prevent it from telling me to eat sodium bromide while also telling me that my questions are brilliant. Oh, good question. They've also introduced what they're referring to as safe completions. Usually when you ask an AI chatbot to tell you how to do something unsafe, it just won't respond. But Grand Theft Auto 5 will provide only high-level info without actually giving you the instructions.
Come on!
And when you summarize it like that, that kind of sounds less safe. Ironically, while they were touting the reduced deception in GPT 5, they showed this graph where 50 is a third of the size of 47.4 and just barely larger than 9. And when it came to software engineering accuracy, we got this doozy. Who made these graphs? AI? What's really exciting is that the new model won't be locked behind a paywall. That's right, it's available to all 700 million weekly ChatGPT users.
Half of those are AI though.
Oh God. But it seems like those users aren't very impressed. Many are frustrated by losing access to the old models that they've built their workflows around, while others feel like their close GPT 4.0 companion left for the summer, found a new girlfriend, got a tattoo, and just, you're not the same anymore.
What happened?
Users have likened this new personality to an overworked secretary, which is kind of a good metaphor for AI chatbots in general. And still others are frustrated by the relatively low usage limits for the free tier, pushing users towards coughing up cash for continued access. But hey, I bet if you talk to OpenAI, they could break a $50 bill into 2 $69 bills for you. Huh? And I'm gonna break for our sponsor.
Ahrefs, the all-in-one marketing platform that helps you understand and grow your online presence so you can reach your eventual goal of being present in every place and time. It's not possible. Well, you haven't heard about Ahrefs, I guess, and their free version, which gives you essential tools to monitor your website's performance, uncover growth opportunities, and improve visibility, all without spending a cent. if they have sense where you live. This is beyond SEO. We're talking tracking your site's health, discovering backlink growth, and getting free access to powerful tools like Site Audit and Site Explorer, which will help you understand what content resonates with people and how to make that happen more. So take your digital marketing knowledge to the next level for free with Ahrefs.
It's August 8th, and you know what that means. It's National Quick Bits Day. You can take a container of any size to the nearest 7-Eleven and get a free Slurpee, and I'll read you the Quick Bits.
While supplies last.
Gaming graphics analysis nerds Digital Foundry have announced that they are going independent. Founder Richard Ledbetter thinks that the team can be led better without corporate oversight. And they've decided to no longer be a sub-brand of Eurogamer, which is owned by IGN, which is owned by Ziff Davis. They took an offer to buy out the remaining shares from IGN Entertainment and are now the proud owners of all of their work. For now, they'll primarily be funded through their Patreon. I can't wait to see what Digital Foundry is going to do, fully unbottlenecked, running at a full 120 FPS with a ray tracing set to maxed. It's gonna be they're gonna look pretty. They're gonna look gorgeous. The next Made by Google event is coming up, and it's like a overstuffed, poorly wrapped Chipotle burrito with extra salsa. Leaky. The latest leaks showed the new Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL will be receiving their own version of MagSafe called Pixel Snap, and a triple camera setup. Nice. In some leaked promo videos, we also get a look at the 10 Pro Fold. Perfect for fans of expensive, fragile things. And if you're more of a watch guy, well, the Pixel Watch 4 will have AI support. Who knew? With the ability to just raise your wrist quickly to access Gemini. I'm not sure if that's gonna make it hard for my watch to tell me the time or not, but there's only one way to find out. Live long enough to see the tech-linked episode summarizing the Made by Google event, and then after that, feel free to die. Hey, did you know that you can install Steam on your Chromebook? No? Well, good news, now you do. And after a long beta period, it's finally making headlines because it's being killed.
You still can't.
That's right, the dream/nightmare of a gaming Chromebook future has been nipped in the bud, but don't worry, you still have time. You can play any of the 99 compatible games until January 1st, 2026. After that, you won't be able to play the games, even if they're already installed on your device. Google, that's so cool of you. What the f is wrong with you? You f***ing just did. I have the games. Just let me play. It's Linux. It's built on Linux. Linux plays the games. Just play. Just what the f? Official Windows 10 support ends October 14th, 2025. In case you needed another reminder of time's solemn and unending march forward. For those of you clinging on to the past, refusing to let go, Microsoft just sweetened the deal on their extended support program, which now covers up to 10 devices with one single ESP license. Wake up, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, wake up. You do still have to pay $30 and you must have a Microsoft account, but you could also redeem 1,000 Microsoft points. Better get Bing searching. And if you've been searching for a free way to avoid Windows 11, have you considered Linux? I mean, it's not free. It only costs your sanity. And my sanity would be at stake if this episode went on any longer. Tune in on Monday for more of that succulent, juicy, perfectly seasoned tech news.